Hello and welcome to the Silver King's War. I'm Michael Sievers, the writer, producer, and creator of this podcast series about my father's Second World War as a B-26 bombardier. Today we will conclude the letters from Las Vegas, Nevada that our hero, the Silver King, wrote as he continued to train, in this case through Gunnery School, in preparation for being a bombardier. Stanley, our hero, writes with excitement and expectation as he nears the finish of Gunnery School in Las Vegas, Nevada. And he writes to his family on Friday, August 27th, 1943. Dearest Ones, I just finished my last class and am glad. These past 6 weeks have seemed like a lifetime. It will be swell to get to bombardier school because then I'll really be working towards a commission. This course was sort of a detour on the way. I should have had this training after I received a commission instead of before. At least that's the way it used to be. Graduation will be Monday afternoon. The colonel will give us a speech and pin the gunner's wings on us. Tomorrow, at retreat, the troops will pass in review for us. How I wish this was the real thing. Up to today, our firing isn't too bad. I've fired 1,600 rounds and have 11% hits. This morning I had one mission in the A-29, but as yet haven't received my score on that, and tomorrow I fly my last 2 missions. That means I have 800 rounds more to receive scores on. I hope I can keep up my average. And last night I had to go to the dentist. I had a wisdom tooth pulled. After talking with the captain, the dentist, I decided it would be best. Both of the lower ones needed filling, and since he said they would have to come out sooner or later, I decided to get it over with. I'm having the other one taken out Monday morning. It wasn't bad at all. I took Novocaine, so didn't feel the thing. The captain is a good doctor. My gums are just a little tender. Otherwise, it's okay. It has cooled off a bit lately. Not the days, but the nights. It's good sleeping, and late during the night I use a cover. Quite a difference from what it was a month ago. The food is good. Even today I had steak and French fries. However, I've lost 6 pounds from so much sweating. It won't take long to gain it back. If I should get a furlough, it would be a miracle. Don't plan on anything like that. As for coming to see me, wait to come when I graduate. The way I figure it, it will be the end of January, and maybe I can go home with you for a few days then. Let's hope so, anyhow. I'm going to services tonight, and will be thinking of you. Keep well and write soon. Love to Ida. I love you and miss you. Stan. The Silver King continues to enjoy his final days at Gunnery School. The weather is cooler and his thoughts are of bomber school. He writes to his family on Sunday, August 29th, 1943. Dearest Ones, I hope you weren't disappointed because I didn't call today. I had intended to do so, but I didn't awake until 10 o'clock this morning. Being so late, I knew there would have been too long a delay. I think probably the best thing is to wait until I'm transferred, then call you from there. In that way, you'll know where I am without any delay. I haven't any idea when shipment will be, but it should be this week. Well, my training here has been completed. Yesterday at retreat, the squadron received the troops. Tomorrow afternoon will be the official graduation, and then I'll be able to wear the gunner's silver wings. The wings look a lot like bombardier wings, the ones I hope to have at the end of the next 18 weeks. I flew the last mission yesterday in a Fortress. I rode all the way in the nose and felt almost at home. It's a beautiful ship. Frankly, I think it was built just for me. I didn't finish up with as good a percentage as I had at Indian Springs. Maybe it was due to the fact I fired so many more rounds. I got 10% hits and of 2,000 rounds, but I still beat the class average, which was 9%. I'm glad you heard Kay Kaiser's broadcast. I was hoping you would be listening in. He put on a swell show, and I'm sure everyone enjoyed it. I would have tried to get in on the quiz, but it was open only to the permanent personnel stationed here. He wasn't kidding about the whack being pretty. I've been trying to meet her ever since I first saw her, but we aren't allowed to associate with them. It's a silly regulation, but must be adhered to. Thanks for wanting to send me something. I honestly don't need a thing. I've got more junk than I know what to do with. Besides, you save all that good money so you can come out to my graduation in January. You can do me a favor. I wish you would take my riding boots to the shoe shop to have them saddle soaped and polished. I imagine they will need it badly and will help preserve them until I get home. I'm glad you've received all the bonds. Doesn't that make it $250 per month? You should receive the one from August soon. I wish you would always let me know when they arrive. I'll be a rich man when this war is over. You, too, have been sweet about writing. I look for one every day. You can't imagine how much it helps. I'll try to keep that back door bell ringing. Must close now and get some rest so the doc can yank the other tooth in the morning. Keep well. Love to Ida. I love you and miss you. Stan. Our hero, the Silver King, is ready for his next posting. As he writes on Sunday, September 6th, 1943, Dear Dad, I want to thank you for the money. You were very kind to have been so prompt. I'm sorry I had to wire for it. I wasn't paid this month because I was redlined. Instead of signing the payroll Stanley L. Silverfield, as I should have, I signed it Silverfield, S. L. Therefore, I wasn't paid because the payroll wasn't signed right. They are most particular about that. Now I must wait until next month before I receive any more money. You can be sure I will repay you for this favor. It's a debt between you and I. I'm leaving here Wednesday with destination unknown. This past week, the squadron has been pulling all kinds of dirty details, like unloading boxcars of food and moving ammunition. One day, 5 of us moved 42,000 pounds of ammunition, and that isn't any fun in this heat. I tried to get out of it one morning, but was caught. My punishment was confinement to the post for the rest of my stay here, and I had to work all day today. Believe me, getting out of here will surely be a relief. Last Monday was graduation, and now I'm sporting a pair of silver wings. The services were very simple, but I couldn't enjoy them. That morning I had my other tooth pulled. The doctor had a terrible time with it. It broke in two when he pulled it and had a hard time getting it all out. It gave me fever the rest of the day, and it still bothers me some. I guess it will be okay in a day or two. There isn't any more news. I'll try to call you as soon as I reach my new base. I hope you're well and taking care of yourself. All my love to you and Mother. Stan. This is the end of the Silver King's letters from Las Vegas, Nevada, and Gunnery School. The king has graduated and has silver wings, and he's ready for his next posting. And that will be Bomber School in Carlsbad, New Mexico. And you are listening to the Silver King's War.